Who says I'm not a real cowboy? Here I am at the Equine Center astride Larry with my cowboy boots from OSU on and all the rest. Today on Inside OSU, we're going to talk about one of the oldest programs at Oklahoma State University, our equine program. It's really very interesting and we're very proud of it. Let's go in. Well, I'm here with Dr. Stephen Cooper, who's an associate professor of animal science here at Oklahoma State University and runs the equine program. Thanks for having us out,
Yes, sir.
Stephen.
Glad to have you, sir.
You bet. Tell us about the equine program.
Dating back early 1900s, if you look back at the horse program, originally we were using draft horses.
The haul wagons and plowing
Right.
and all that kind of stuff.
Right. Back then, you know, the primary use was still for work. And so the horses used in this program to give kids, you know, a better understanding coming in of how to manage those horses, how to care for those horses.
Well, now you're teaching horse judging, and well, tell us all the things our students learn about the equine industry.
We have a stock horse program now, and we switched from draft horse breeds to the stock horse breed.
Give some examples. Is that a quarter horse?
Specifically, yeah, quarter horse is the predominant breed here, not only in the state, but across the United States. And so we've developed our herd around that specific breed. And we use those horses to fulfill, you know, all three missions of Oklahoma State: teaching, research, and extension. What we see out here behind me are students that are involved in a training class where they're learning how to take horses from an early stage up through the initial stages of breaking and training and initial handling. And so you'll see kids in here from your traditional cowboys to your non-traditional, non-ag students.
You also teach horse judging. What makes that animal good or not?
If you look at that horse, has very good conformation, and then that subsequently relates to how that animal is going to perform. And so we're other part of this program relative to the judging is teaching those kids how, you know, form relates to function, and then when they get on these horses, then they'll really get to see, you know, what we've taught them from a judging aspect.
How large is our herd?
We maintain a herd here of about 20 brood mares. We have 2 stallions, and we produce horses here.
Do they learn how to deliver them?
Yes, sir.
Oh, really?
They sure do. Yeah,
Wow.
These kids they'll spend the night out here in the barn and camp out, and they're required to watch those horses all night, just like they would, you know, out in the industry. And that's really what we're trying to do, is get them prepared, you know, to go out and be able to do anything and everything that you might see on a commercial farm.
Well, let's talk to a couple of these students and see what their experiences have been. Well, hi guys, how are you all?
Good, how are you?
You're Justin McGee.
Yes, sir.
Aren't you? From Ardmore, Oklahoma.
Yes, sir.
Senior.
Yes,
Animal
sir.
Science, all right. And Mathew Hall.
That's right.
And you're from Sperry.
Yep.
And you're a senior.
That's right.
Well, and I was told that, what's your horse's name there?
This is Dot.
That's Dot. And Dot, I understand, couldn't get a halter. You couldn't put a halter on her when you
That's
got
correct.
her. When was that?
That was in August. It was the beginning of August.
August.
So.
Wow. And now you can ride her and
She's doing great.
yeah. How about you? What's your horse's name?
Bay?
Bay. Now, did you grow up on a ranch, Justin?
Yes, sir.
So you'd ridden horses all your life.
Yes, sir.
And why are you involved in the equine program?
I've always wanted to improve my horsemanship skills a little and I've never really worked with much young horses, so I thought I'd take the class to improve my skills, so in case I ever bought a young horse, I know how to train on him and get him going where I want him to go.
What about you, Matt? Are you taking this? What's your major?
I'm electrical engineering technology.
Electrical engineering technology, and you're out here working with a horse. Why are you doing that?
Oh, well, I got into horses about 4 years ago, and I just fell in love with it.
You wanted to learn more about horses. What have you learned that you didn't know coming here from the ranch?
It takes a lot more time to work with a young horse than it does an older broke horse. You got to teach them and keep doing repetitive things to make them understand what you're asking them to do.
What have you learned about a horse that I know you didn't know a lot about them, but...
A lot of the same things. It just takes a lot more time than you think at first.
So a lot of patience.
Right.
Have you delivered a foal yet?
No.
No, sir.
You haven't?
Not yet.
Well, you know, that's the final. Hope you can do it.
Bring it.
Well, that's a good deal. Well, I'm here with three of Oklahoma State University's finest who are involved in our equine program. On my right here is Margaux Tucker, who's head of the Horsemen's Association. And on my left, I have Travis Timmons and Tiffany Gonzales. Tiffany, Travis, Margaux, welcome.
Thank you.
Head of the Horsemen's Association.
Yes, sir.
You sure it's not the Horsewomen's Association?
No, we're very mixed.
We're okay, good. Well, tell us about the Horsemen's Association at OSU.
The Horsemen's Association here has been in establishment since probably the 1980s. We have many members.
Like how many?
Like upwards of 40 and 50.
Wow.
We participate in anything and everything related to horses around Oklahoma and in this tri-state region of Kansas and Texas. Currently, we're participating and helping out at the American Quarter Horse World Championship show in Oklahoma City.
Wow, that's a big show.
Yes, sir. It's a very big show.
Now, you're from an unusual spot for a person involved in the equine industry, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Where are you from?
I'm from South Bend, Indiana.
And what are you majoring in?
I'm a double major in animal science and agricultural communications.
And how did a girl from South Bend, Indiana end up at Oklahoma State?
I was actually recruited to be on the equestrian team, and then through that I just found all these other entities in the horse industry and opportunities that I could have at Oklahoma State.
So Tiffany, where are you from?
I'm from Rogersville, Missouri.
Rogersville, Missouri, and what year are you?
I'm a junior.
In animal science?
Animal science production.
Great, how'd you end up at OSU?
The ag program. I was interested in agriculture, mainly horses, and I was going to be a vet student, but I decided against that.
So what, do you want a career with horses?
Yeah, eventually that's what I want to do. I'd like to work for like a breed association, like the American Quarter Horse or the National Reining Horse Association.
To join the horse judging team, what do you have to do? Do you have to try out?
In the spring, there's a class that Dr. Cooper offers that is a horse evaluation, and you go through the class and you have the option of whether you want to join the judging team or not. And you can take it just for fun, or you can take it and judge in the fall.
Well, we've got an animal over here. Molly, I think is this mare right over here. Looking at that horse, tell me how do you judge that horse?
When we analyze a horse and put a horse together, we want it basically to break up into three parts: the shoulder, back, and hip. And you want all those links to be equal, and it allows him to blend a lot smoother.
Well, good deal. Well, congratulations on being involved. You're, as I said, our finest, and we really appreciate you coming out today and tell us about your experience in the equine program. As you can see, our equine program is about a lot more than just saddling up. It's part of our land-grant mission of instruction, research, and outreach, extension to our state and to the nation. So for Dr. Stephen Cooper, and for all our students here and for all our animals, that's another edition of Inside OSU. See you next time. Let's go.